Normally, I wouldn't release information about cases that I've been on that are meant to be public information, but it's my duty to ensure the privacy of the deceased is secure aside from any possible evidence. But this case is different. I've never faced anything like this in my career as an investigator, and I'm not sure if there has been any more tragic case in the area. The house was already collapsing when the fire department got there. At 2 a.m., a call was made by a neighbor that said a small house was ablaze. They knew a little girl lived there with her mother, although they hadn't seen the little girl in about a week, and the flames were extinguished. But when we investigate what could have caused the fire, we found something I would not relive, but I must. A charred body was found in the closet, hid under the staircase, like you'd see in some older cartoons, or what was left in the closet anyway. Not much of salvageable after the fire. The body looked small, looking like it belonged to a young girl between ages 4 and 6. She was curled in a fetal position, as if she were hiding in the closet. Her arms were stuffed by a toy, seemingly infamous children's cartoon villain, Swiper, missing one of his arms. The doll was completely intact, aside from that, as if the fire didn't come near it, which I found it odd. Even the girl's body was burnt to a crisp. There were no sign of her mother anywhere. We took the Swiper doll for evidence to see if we could find anything that could give a hint to the mother's whereabouts. We assumed that the body was likely the little girl, Amelia Watson, age 6, daughter of Maria Watson, age 30. We began to find clues of the doll we took from the scene and found none of us had expected. There was an object, no, two, inside it. There was a little hole in the Swiper doll's switching, and we cut to Fred in order to retrieve what was inside. Miraculously, there were 2 pages of construction paper in the doll, folded up into little squares. When we unfolded it, we found a message in both, written in purple crayon. One of them looked less sloppy than the other, as if one of them was written in a hurry. We were both addressed it to Swiper, and the drawings of the little girl and Mask the Fox playing in the back of the pages. It was rather difficult to understand their stand at this time, considering the girl's young child writing thus doesn't have the best grammar, but was easy enough to get the idea. Swiper, I don't think you're as mean as Dora and Boots say that you are. I think you're just lonely like me. Mommy never plays with me anymore. She's always drinking that stinky stuff from that bottle. One time she even broke it on the wall and pointed at me. Sadie ran away last week, and Mommy told me not to go near a pile of dirt by my swings. When I did, she put Sadie's collar on my neck and tied me there. I don't know what that means though. Swiper, what does that mean? Oh well, at least you won't do that, right? Okay, sorry, Swiper. Mommy tried to take you away, but I wouldn't let her. Now you are missing an arm. Are you okay? I'm hiding in here now. What is that weird sound? It sounds like cereal pops, and it's getting louder and warm in here too. I think the door's too hot to open. Where is Ma? The messages ended there. I believe the victim's testimony, not only that this became a missing persons research, but also a case of murderer as well. We still hadn't found Maria until yesterday. Why didn't I choose this today to release? Well, it's something else that happened. We had shown Swiper doll back together after getting the notes out. It had been sitting on my office for a while, on the counter where it wouldn't be disturbed. We had a glass case over to ensure that 2 days ago I came into my office in that morning to find a little girl there. The little girl was blonde with very dark brown hair, wore a child's sleeveless summer dress. While in color, we were looking at the doll, but acted as unsure with herself as she saw me. If she were shy and tried to hide, but I don't know where. I walked up to her kindly and asked her why she was there, but she said nothing, her gaze darting around the floor. I awaited the moment and then asked if she wanted to see the Swiper doll. Her eyes immediately lit up, which I assumed was yes. I took the doll out of the case and gave it to her. She hugged it, as if she never wanted to let go as she swayed back and forth. Had she been crying? I glanced away only for a second, but when I looked back, she and the doll were gone. We all searched the grounds of the police station, but had no trace of her at all. It's as if she had vanished without a trace. That was the next day. Maria then was found and arrested under aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now we're just starting to set up the trial for Amelia's murder, which will start next year if everything goes well. I guess Amelia came back to get her friend so that her mother wouldn't get him again.